Hi guys! Today we are going to make an owl card. We're going to use this Wish Upon a Star stamp. It's from a Mulberry wood and it's by Crafter's Companion. And we're gonna pair this with these pattern papers from Home for Christmas paper pack by Fancy Pants Design. And the two designs I'm using is this beautiful green with a little Christmas tree on it and this chevron pattern. We are matting this onto red basil, and the main card base is Lectura Century White, or this is off-white, and it's also from Crafter's Companion. This is a 5.5 times 5.5 card base, so the red mat measures 5.25 and the green pattern paper measures 5. And these are 5.25 times 1.5, and this is 1.25 times 5, and we're gonna matten them together. We're also going to use some ribbon, and this is some green ribbon from Stampin' Up. I have no clue what the color is or something, I bought it from eBay. And we also are going to use this mid-green color, and this is some quite cheap silk ribbon that I bought from a dollar store. Sort of. So first we're going to cut them off into pieces, 2 lengths, and when I usually put these together, I think it's much easier to put the glue directly on the ribbon. So I'm just gonna put some glue on the ribbon. Like that, and then we're gonna wrap it around this piece. And the way that is simple, you just put some glue or some tape on the behind of the card, and then you place your ribbon how you want it on the front and just tuck it underneath so it gets stuck, and then you do the same like that. And there we have the ribbon. We're also gonna put this little bow on, but we're gonna wait until we have put the picture on. So we're just gonna put this on top on the front side of the card, this. And then we're going to make the inside. This is quite light green paper, so if you use black pen it works very good to write on. So I've chosen that to be the complete inside. Like that. And then you just I'm gonna put some glue. And we're going to put this inside this card with the tree on the right side, of course. And that's the inside of the card. So we're going to finish off the outside. Instead we're going to use that owl, and I have cut that owl out, painted it and cut it out, so I'm going to do another 3D version of it. I'm using quite dark colors to have a night sky. And then I have gone through them with a darker grey, so you have like a shadow in the backside. We're going to use our ordinary gel glue, so just put some on. Just going to get it going first. It's a little bit tight today, this syringe. Sometimes you get that it dries in the tip of it, and then it's a little bit harder to push, but I usually don't clean them until I have used up the glue that is in the syringe, because I reuse this syringe a lot. It's the only one I have, but if you want to have this sort of glue, because it comes like this. This is how the glue looks when I get it. It's in this tube. And Crafter's Companion have two different kits. You can either buy just the tubes and then you only get the tubes, or you can buy a little kit and then you get syringes with the tubes. And I really like the syringe because it makes it so much easier to just place it. And the hole in the glue tube is quite big, so it's a little bit harder to be precise with. And then we're going to put it onto this. You see, I'm a little bit shaky today, but bear with me. Too much coffee, I think. Too much coffee. And then, just because this is a wet glue, you have the opportunity to like push them around a little bit, and then you can get like the shadows to match up better. I really like that. So this is the kind of second layer. This is the bottom layer and this is layer 2. And as you see now, I've painted the greens onto the background layer 2. And then we have the owls and the socks. So we're going to start with the owls. And they're just simply colored with the TN pens. So I used TN1, TN2 and TN3 for the faces, and TN3, 5 and 7 for the bodies. So it's a quite simple combination using right off the scales. Just I think I'll put some clip on that. And then we just have the cute little socks. If you want the rest of the colors used, they will be in the description bar down below, and you also find the details on my blog, which also you can find in the descriptions. So I usually post there. I usually have pictures there of the cards itself too, not only the video. Like that. And that's how our card is done. And I'm actually gonna have it a little bit raised on this paper, so I'm not strictly on top. And so I'm using more of this glue, and I'm actually putting it in quite big piles. And I choose not to put that much on the ribbon itself, so on each side of the ribbon. And then you just put it down. And you want it to be mostly what you want it. And there you have it. Now we're only gonna put that little ribbon bit on, and I'm gonna use the gel glue for that too, because it sticks quite good. Then you just put some glue in behind. And as I said before, it takes a little bit longer for it to dry, so you don't want things coming on top of this. And in time soon, it takes about 24 hours. Like that, and now that card is done. And as usual, if you want to win this, be a subscriber and comment down below. If you're looking at this on my blog, you can be a follower and comment on the blog post. So there's 2 ways to enter, but you only got 1 entry, so yeah. And now to the winner of the Happy Birthday to Read card. And I had 5 entries, 5 stars, and we pick one. So gonna see who are the winner. The paper I've used today is from the Mulberry wood collection. Printed out on ordinary 160 GSM paper. So let's see who is the winner. The winner is Fiona Leveler 2006. I see to that I get your address and I will send this card out to you. I'll see you next week. Bye!